Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Seams with Ciara Myst. Every week we're breaking down the who, the what, and the how we did all of this for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18. Pretty girls always smile. Listen, it is no surprise that the substance took the world by storm, particularly the chokehold it had on the queer community. When I found out I was going to be lip-syncing in the Lalaparuza, I knew I wanted to sort of make a statement about some of the thoughts about my makeup and my lips. If you want to call me a freak or a monster, oh baby, I will show you a freak and a monster. The construction of my Monstro Miaracyst Liza Sue reference started with sculpting out exaggerated versions of the Ciara Myst lip in clay. I molded all of these with silicone and casted them with a foam clay so that I could build them into my costume using a heat gun to warp and shape them to fit my face. Well, my new face. I had to build an entire headpiece that looked like it was part of my face, but would also hide a sickening ponytail wig underneath. The Sue ponytail wig was constructed by my friend Karma Sutra, aka Stun Style Wigs. Fun fact, the base of that wig is synthetic and the ponytail itself is human hair, and it started out as blonde, and she hand dyed that color match so fiercely nobody would ever know. The amazing blue tulle skirt is obviously a reference to what Liza Sue wears at the end of the substance, and that was constructed by Emerald Adams, the same designer who made the base for my eyeball dress. He does amazing work with tulle and structure, and the snaps that he installed to make that reveal possible were probably the only parts of my reveal that worked successfully. The reveal mechanics were there, don't get me wrong, but I made a fatal flaw in terms of wanting to make it look cool that made it a lot harder to get off, and that was after I had airbrushed and painted all of these grotesque forms that I had stuffed with cotton batting and sewed. I wanted it to feel a lot more like skin, so I covered the whole thing with liquid latex. That did an amazing job of making this look really real and grotesque. I remember Mikey walking into the workroom, looking at my station going, "That is so good, but it looks disgustingly real." However, the liquid latex shrunk the piece just a little bit, so where I was previously able to slide my skinny little arms out of that much more easily, on the day, well, you saw what happened. But we still won. All of the veining and skin detail was of course done with my airbrush, but probably my favorite detail about this Miaracyst look is the head and the makeup design. Being able to incorporate all of these grotesque lip shapes certainly got a chuckle out of Rue and Michelle, and painting my lip on every single side of my face was so much fun. I loved paying tribute to this new iconic staple in the world of body horror and being able to take the piss out of people's critiques. I love my makeup design, and if you think I'm a freaking a monster, well baby, I am. Bye.